I did not see 50 Cent supporting Monique on my 2020 and beyond COVID bingo card.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome to another King of Reese video. I missed you all. We got some things to get into. Girl, what is going on? Sit back, grab your headphones, all of the things, because we got two sickening King of Reese video coming straight at y'all. I also want to let you all know that if you're not subscribing to my Patreon, which is a members only platform to get things behind the scenes, all the things, all my thoughts and stuff that are going on, girl, go over there. I started a weekly journal. It's like really a video of me doing my mental health check-ins, but in depth and all the stuff that's going on, because my mind really be spinning. But girl, definitely check that out. Subscribe, honey. We got tiers open for everybody. Girl, we talked about that, and I also talked about this recent interview with Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden. Whoo, girl, I definitely dragged it. So subscribe if you can. But girl, we got a couple things to talk about on this video. A couple things to get into. Girl, I'm a little bit confused of what's going on. Girl, I like Kanye West and his Pete Davidson stuff. I thought this would have been burnt out by now, but it doesn't seem to. And it was actually brought up that Kanye West might feel some type of way about Pete Davidson's, if I'm saying his name right, thing being looking like this, and Kanye's is looking like pew, pew, pew. Not that it's a bad thing because we don't do that, girl. All PPs matter. All P's matter. Point blank, period. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the issue. Like, Kanye West is definitely insecure about like a lot of things, and to know that this white man is out here, you know, clapping the cheeks with Kim Kardashian, I bet is beating Kanye West in several directions and stuff. But we got to talk about that. We got to talk about these shows being canceled and not being canceled. Nick Cannon's show allegedly is getting canceled. We don't know how true that is. The Real allegedly to be canceled later on. Girl, this rumor that Whitney Williams, who is working on a multi-million-dollar deal with a podcast and some stuff. Yeah, we gotta talk about that. And also, I didn't get a chance to tell y'all that the Queen is still alive. So anybody told Chase to leave that? But we gotta talk about that and some more things. But before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and get into this mental health check-in. As I brought up before, as I told Lady Freeze when I pulled her plug, this is a one-woman show. So, well, this is a white woman show. Hey, Jane Campion. But girl, mental health is doing great this week. She's been up and down, but I will say that this is consistent. Like the last couple of days, I have been doing this new thing. I talked about that on my Patreon. That's been bringing me a lot of like wellness and a lot of things to making me feel really, really good. Let me tell y'all something. Coconut water is so delicious. I might go upstairs and I might put y'all on hold and go get me some coconut water, to be honest. But no, I'm not gonna get no coconut water. But yes, definitely feeling good, looking better, all that. My skin, get into this skin, girl. Zoom in. Look into this skin, honey. Shout out to Asia Rose Spa in Atlanta. My girl over there, she be taking care of my skin, honey. Yes, it's been a minute. I need to go ahead and get me something done. Give me a facial for this week, girl, for this month. Cause I don't get a facial but about once. You know, about once a month, every 2 months now. Rochelle. Girl, like, but I'm feeling good. As you can see, as you can feel it, I hope that this positive energy is coming to y'all. And I just cannot wait to tell you about all the thoughts I made, because I ain't do no King of Reese video last week, but I'm gonna give it to y'all this week. So sit back and prepare yourself for the show. So let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. The tea for today is, let's talk about Kim Ye, Kanye West, and Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Girl, this three-way love triangle is so annoying. I want both of them to just poof, be gone. I want both of them to be gone because they're both really, really annoying. Like, really, really annoying. And I feel like Pete is just really trolling Kanye West. And I think that Kanye West is definitely, I don't know. I think definitely something is not clicking. But I think that Kanye West should not be able to harm folks in the process. This continuous like harassment of Kim Kardashian and this continued bringing up North being on TikTok and all the other stuff and da-da-da-da. It just didn't make any sense. And, you know, some screenshots of the text message between Kanye and Pete were released, were leaked or whatever, girl. And we don't know if these are real or not. But Pete was just saying, hey, bro, like, your stuff is, you know, causing a lot of, you know, terrible emotions and stuff to the family and stuff. And you're going to look back at this and feel like that you did wrong. So probably you might want to stop. But Kanye West doesn't seem to be interested in that. He was very much interested in promoting like his little Sunday service stuff and his other stuff. I really will be able to like live even longer if I don't have to hear about Kanye West anymore, to be honest. But it's always in the news. It's always, I just want Kanye West to go to a forum and just disappear, to be honest. Girl, I just want him to go to a forum and just not be talking about anything. Like, period. I would love that for me. I would love that for me. And like to the point you have me defending this, like this white woman whose whole family is committed to stealing and sucking up black culture and consuming it and making it regurgitating for white people consumption. Yeah. Yeah, girl. But prayers up to Kim, I guess, and the family from dealing with Kanye West, I guess. But Pete, I don't think Pete is wrong for dragging Kanye West and messaging him and whatever. I think that he actually is onto something. Like, hey, bro, like, it's not giving. And Kanye West is just, I feel like he's very much insecure. I feel like he wanted Kim to like stay out of the limelight and, you know, not want like somebody she's dating and all the other stuff. I think it's just really affecting him, and he doesn't know how to control it. But I don't think that he should be able to use his mental health issues to, oh girl, like this is the reason why everybody, oh my gosh, he's just going through, he lost, like, do you know how many people have lost folks? Like, even me. You don't see me right here terrorizing people. You don't see me terrorizing folks and be like, oh girl, like, da da da, like, what? Like, it's just not giving. It's just not giving. But, yeah, I'm just really tired of hearing about that. I'm just really tired. But let's move on. Let's talk about this whole situation with the Queen. You remember I talked to you the whole video about it? I think I might not, don't even remember. But Jason Lee had, you know, on his Hollywood Unlocked, which he's the CEO of, his blog, he had reported that the Queen of England, is she the Queen of England? She's not the Queen of England. She's the Queen, something. I don't know, all this stuff is stupid. She's not the Queen of England. She's really not. They don't call her that. But the Queen, what's the girl name? Elizabeth, honey. Girl, they reported she was gone. She was, but I just came back from the dead and they said, you still not that girl. She's very much alive. You know, they put up a picture and she looked like this. I just felt like, somebody had edited and just made it slide. Y'all ain't right at all. Leave that woman alone. Lord, that was hilarious. But she's very much alive. She took a picture with Justin Trudeau. I think he's Prime Minister of Canada. What is he? Yeah, I think he's the Amazon Prime Minister of Canada. Oh, this really fine dude that stays in Canada that I follow on Instagram. He fine as hell. Jesus. We dub men with locks. But just made me think about Canada. But Canada, yeah. Prime Minister Trudeau took a picture with, you know, the Queen Elizabeth, and she seems to be very alive. So come to find out, Jason Lee released a statement or whatever and just saying, hey, the information we got was whatever. She's, you know, da-da-da. Girl, let me tell you something. Jason Lee's blog is not a reputable blog. Like, these blogs, these Instagram blogs are not out here spending the money like other companies or like a New York Times, as a Washington Post, as like a TMZ and all these folks. They're not spending the money to make sure that this stuff is being fact checked and stuff and making sure this stuff is real before they post it out. It's just like, hey girl, let's just post it. And that's what separates blogs from real publications and stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, like publications like New York Times, Washington Post, and all this other stuff, a lot of them are owned by like very rich and powerful people, and they do sometimes persuade what articles and stuff get released and what doesn't, all that other stuff. There's definitely a conversation about that. But the other is how we have to be careful where we're getting our news from. I did see a recent article that the Biden administration is working with like some of the famous TikTokers to get them to talk about what's going on in Ukraine. And it's giving very much PR, like propaganda situation. I haven't talked about the situation that's going on in Ukraine. I haven't really engaged in it. It's so much propaganda out here that I do not want to give anybody the wrong information or my thoughts on it. So I just haven't said much. If it's something I'm not really, like on it about it, I disengage. But I have been paying attention to it. I have been watching the news. I have had a conversation actually with Trap Tees, one of my faves. You recognize them from In the Middle. We did a video for my Patreon talking about that and some other things. You're free to listen to that. And T was just very much spitting as they always do. Very intelligent. Wish them the best. Glad to have them in my life, as well as Deshaun and my other friends and stuff. Love on y'all friends. Love on y'all friends. Like, I really appreciate I got so many people around me that just mean so much to me. But yeah, me and T did a video discussing that, so y'all can definitely check that out on Patreon. But yeah, it's just have to be careful where we get our news from. Going back to, like, I don't trust Jason Lee to break a story on stuff like that. I wouldn't have not. Now, what's interesting about that is it's not really hard to believe, because if it was, do you trust they would say something about, her passing, her being really, really sick? Because she did have COVID-19. So, I mean, girl, we, like, everybody doing this at this point. But homegirl said, y'all thought I was gone. You gotta be quicker than that, but I'm still here. I'm still here. That's what Miss Queen said. Queen! Every time I think about Queen, every time... Do we have a problem? That's my favorite part. Queen! Just busting. I know y'all looking at me like, she's a bar. She's a bar. Definitely Nicki Minaj. Am I a Nicki Minaj fan? I enjoy Nicki Minaj's music. I love her pop stuff. Love all these things. And let me tell you something. Since we're moving on talking about other stuff. Girl, this recent incident with Leray, girl, it just made no sense to me. And I'm actually going to send this video to my guy Cam, because he is a Nicki Minaj stan down. But, like, Nicki Minaj did not have to say anything about this whole situation with the song and, leaks and, I had a conversation. She didn't have to say anything. She could have just let it play out. So now it is a song coming out with Coi Leray and Nicki Minaj is featured on the song. It's called Blink Blink, or Bleep Bleak, or whatever, or Bloop Bloop. I don't know. It's coming out this Friday. And Nicki has said after the conversation with Coi Leray, she was like, okay, we can do it now. And the way she was talking about engaged, she said this is the best verse of 2022. All these things. Girl, we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see. Because if it's giving anything that do we have a problem, it's not going to click for me. I definitely think that Nicki Minaj is talented. Definitely talented. Definitely, that girl. But her songs just don't have a long shelf life. I had a conversation with my friend who's a barber too. He was like, her songs just do not have a long shelf life. Like, do we have a problem? Fell off. Like, girl, Bustin' fell off the charts. So I'm going to be completely honest, and y'all can take it. I did a whole video about this on Patreon. Honestly, I did not hold back. But do you honestly think that Nicki Minaj is doing collaborations with these folks because, like, Nicki Minaj was not doing collaborations like this a couple years ago. She just was not done doing this. So it's easy to get a collab with her now because she needs this feature. She needs this, as much as Coi Leray does. And I think Nicki Minaj actually enjoys doing songs and stuff with folks who are under her because she can have them damn near beg her. Like, every person has had to talk to her like, I had a conversation, B&B had to praise her. City Girls, it's never really, only men, especially when it comes to women. But when it comes to men, it doesn't have to be like that. Women have to almost beg her. Oh my God, I do a song with you, like Lil Nas X begged her, praised her after he, came back and said he was a barb, and Nicki, damn near paid him dust. She should have did that song with him. She didn't want to for whatever reason. Girl, I just don't know. I watched that whole Joe Budden interview. It absolutely did nothing. It just was a waste of time. It was just Joe Budden kissing her ass the whole entire time. Just her, like, it was nothing came out of there. I want somebody to ask her, what's going on with you and your husband in the Jennifer Hughes situations? You bring it up on Instagram and you post and you say shady shit all the time. Like, come on, girl, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's interesting is Big Lotto Big Lotto, don't. She did a interview and she was just saying that she's not going to choose when it comes to Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Well, girl, let me tell you something. Nicki wants you to choose. And let me be honest, girl, the smart girl's going to choose Cardi. Cardi has longevity, like point blank, period. Like, I don't think that, for me to be saying this says a lot. Cardi's singles stay on the charts. They stay on there for a minute. Like, it's just what it is. It is what it is. Like Cardi, Meg and stuff. Like, Meg just did a song with Dua Lipa. Like, girl, like, it's just good. And I want Nicki to get out of this queen rap. Let that shit go. Like, let go and let God. Like, girl, you don't have to keep saying this. Your fans don't have to keep saying that you're the queen of rap. Like, girl, okay. And like, it'd be hilarious listening to this interview with her and Joe Budden, because she was like, you know, number ones and all that stuff don't matter and sing like I don't want to do a song with folks and then I hate it. Girl, you literally did a song with that girl who was accused of blackfishing. And that song did nothing. It was bubbling under, like from down under. Like, girl, that song flopped so hard, she was at the opera in Australia. Like, you did a song with her. You did a song with her, and you didn't do it because you believed in the music. You did it because you needed a bag. And I want folks to just be realistic. Nicki Minaj is not selling like she used to. She's not moving singles and songs like she used to anymore. Yes, they're staying under there, get some buzz, but honestly, I'm gonna be honest and tell you what the real tea is. Nicki Minaj fans be double listening and double, triply listening, double spending this $1.19 buying, doing all the support the first week to get it to where it gets. Then when they can't keep up the energy, that's why the song falls. Like, she has a strong, very dedicated fan base. But it's also exploitation because these fans out here spending their allowance money, keeping her stuff on the charts at number 2 for a week, and it's just like, girl, what? Like, that's why the songs don't be on the charts that long. I know Lil Baby embarrassed because that song flopped. Like, it just flopped. That bitch went number 2, and then next week she was number 17. Then the week after that she was like 90. I was like, girl, what's going on? Stand up. Stand up. Nicki Minaj singles getting weak in the knees. I need you to stand up. Stand up. Ooh, girl, the boss gonna eat me up tomorrow. Gonna make all the HIV jokes and stuff y'all want to, because honestly, I love it, because them same jokes and the same what's name got me a cute little check for this project I'm working on the next couple months. Mortgage getting paid, rent getting paid, dinner play, hey, bars. Girl, I'm excited, I told y'all. Somebody might say, oh, you must got dick this week. No, I actually didn't. But, you know, maybe. We'll see. But, yeah. Girl, let's move on to some other stuff. Girl, let's talk about 50 Cent supporting Monique. Girl, I would have never thought that the king of misogyny, 50 Cent, the light-skinned chasing woman, 50 Cent, out here supporting Monique. Like, I would have never got, like, he's like, girl, y'all owe her apology, and y'all better apologize quick, because I'm about to put her on. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. The fact that 50 Cent has to be the one to call out Oprah and Tyler Perry. This is what he posted on Instagram. I'm sure Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry would not want to continue allow their influence to damage Monique's career, and this has gone on for way too long, girl. The 2 spelled wrong. So now would be a great time to apologize, because I'm going to put her back on. CLG, green light game, I don't miss. I really don't personally think that 50 Cent is interested in helping Monique. I think it's just like, watch me do what I did, like I did that. I think it's giving that. And I hope Monique doesn't fall into it, because that man really don't care about black women like this, specifically dark-skinned black women. That man has a terrible track record when it comes to black women, specifically dark-skinned black women. So yeah, But I do love that it's bringing a conversation and awareness to what is going on. I think Tyler Perry and Oprah are not seeing heaven for their treatment of Monique. They're definitely not seeing heaven, to be honest. And I just think, I like, this is one of the things, like, I've been did a video about this. I'm just like, y'all owe her an apology. And the fact that y'all don't want to, and y'all supposed to be the elite of the black folks and stuff, says a lot about y'all character, to be honest. And Tyler Perry said, oh, I never told nobody not to hire Monique, but girl, you said it in so many words. Like, girl, like, I would love to listen to the audio, but Monique has not released the audio. They just tell me that she has potential. Oh, I love you, got potential. Oh my God, that song was the tea. Oh, she still is the tea. I don't know why I'm saying it like it was the tea, like it was 20 years ago. I guess for me, it's because when I first got put onto this song, my ex was playing it. And I was like, okay, this song made me think of him. But I was like, girl, you don't have potential. Like, it's just so ironic. Have you ever talked to somebody that loves R&B music, love songs, but don't have any in their soul? Like, that was definitely him. Like, girl, you listen to all these songs, but you ain't got none of this in your body. Where is that energy at, girl? Let me see her. But girl, we ain't gonna drag the ex on the channel too much. We're gonna save that Patreon where the real tea go down. But yeah, so girl, I told y'all we getting into it. Get into it, y'all. We getting into it. We are going to continue this conversation for part 2 of this video. Got some other stuff to talk about. Definitely got to get into Justice Smollett. Cause girl, I am not. Girl, click on the next video, child.